Should I use a different color on this? Is that really how her nose looks? I should have got a better frame. I should have changed the whole idea. What is going on with this piece?
You know, there are few people harder on you as a creative than you are on yourself. I mean, when I do something, I beat myself up more than my uncle did when he caught me stealing his beer. I've learned all too well. It's too easy to wonder if what you did was good enough, if you could have done this differently or that differently. But also what I realize is that doubt and failure are just as much a part of the creative process as the creating itself. Now, in my experience, there's really only one thing that's harder to obtain than success and money in the creative field. Okay, hold on, back up. Maybe not money. A good paycheck is really hard to come by if you're a creative person. It's damn near impossible sometimes. But now I'm talking about satisfaction. Every artist, actor, musician, creative I've ever met has talked to me about struggling with the idea of feeling satisfied with what they do. We talk about putting out something that's sufficient. I mean, the clients like it, but we always wonder, could it have been good enough? And of course it could be good enough. Why would we question it if it couldn't be good enough? We always feel like we could probably do better, right? Friends and family and clients may love what you did for them. They may, or what you did in general artistically, and they think it's great. And they'll sing your praises across the world. The whole time you can't help yourself, but just think about all the problems with it, right?
All I'm saying is that we left last night and I knew we didn't get that scene.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a great scene, Nick.
It was okay. And, I could use it. It's going to be all right. But today I'm not going to settle for okay. This is a big scene and I'm not leaving till we get it.
Look, whatever it takes, Nick. We're here for you.
So why is satisfaction so hard to come by? Well, I had a crazy thought. I don't think it is. I think satisfaction is always there. See, the problem is people confuse satisfaction with perfection. I mean, why do we paint, act, dance, write, make music? It's not because we need to be great at something. It's because we get to express who we are. It's because we enjoy doing it. We love the process. It gives us purpose and outlet, something to show the world that we're unique, or to even just show ourselves how unique we are. But sometimes good enough is just not good enough. Those words normally aren't in the creative's vocabulary. The problem is perfection is objective because it relies on outward validation or outward appreciation, but satisfaction isn't. It just relies on how we feel about what we're doing in that moment, or how we think about it or care about it. Now, this self-criticism isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, unless you're going to chop off your ear or take creative enhancing substances. The need to find perfection or to create the best possible thing is what drives us to get better, to improve. The trick is just not letting the failures overpower the desire to find perfection. The downside is burnout. I mean, you create and create over and over again to no avail. This can cause you to be disinterested, to lack motivation. And then if you lack motivation, you're not being creative. And if you're not being creative, well, you're not really creating, are you? You feel like you're wasting your time. You feel like you'll never reach those levels of Michelangelo or Tolstoy or Scorsese or Brando or Whitney Houston or Nicolas Cage. Look, you have your bar, I have mine, okay? Don't judge me.
Like a cat. The cat in the hat.
Thoughts of taking a baseball bat to your project pops in your head constantly. Don't do that, because then you destroy your project, which may have been for a client, and then that kind of ruins your business. So don't destroy your stuff. Take it on something else, a punching bag, a printer, something like that. But this spiral downward is what really leads you to not feeling satisfied. It's not because your work isn't where you want it to be. It's because you start to feel uncreative. You start to not create at all. And that's when you start to feel down and unsatisfied, because the one thing you enjoy doing, you're not doing. Now, I'm positive every creative person you've ever admired has had these same struggles. I mean, just because they're successful doesn't mean they're satisfied.
Fuck was that? Jesus Christ! Fuck! Shit.
Damn it, Rick.
Fucking lines, embarrass yourself like that in front of all those goddamn people.
Now, they may seem flawless to you, but trust me, they're not. Like me, they're trying to reach those levels of Nicolas Cage.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But I guarantee those creators that you admire have one thing in common. They love what they do. They have a passion for it. And even through all the huffing and puffing and retakes and redos and revisions, they can't shake that desire to create, because it's part of who they are. And they know deep down that's when they're the most happy. That's when they're the most satisfied. Now, this may get lost because when they're trying to do this perfect thing, they forget why they're doing it because they're struggling with trying to be the best at it. So basically, if you're a creative person and you're feeling unsatisfied, stop making perfection the goal and make satisfaction the goal. Embrace your passion for the craft. Enjoy it. And see failures as lessons and not roadblocks getting in your way. Don't let them stop you from creating, because that's what's going to cause you to feel even more unsatisfied because you're not creating. And in the end, we all go through it. Hell, I recorded this video like 4 or 5 times and it's failed miserably a lot. And you know what? This might not be the best one either. And I could probably keep going and going. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with it and I'm satisfied. Why? Because I enjoy the process of this. I enjoy recording. I enjoy working on the edits. I enjoy talking to people on the camera that I've never met in my entire life. And most of all, I enjoy looking at my pretty mug because I'm a narcissist. Not really, I'm not. Edit that out. I'm not a narcissist. I'm not, I promise. But please, I want to hear your opinions. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this topic. Let me know if you are unsatisfied at being a creative, or let me know if you think perfection really is worth seeking, and if you're satisfied in that pursuit. And while you're commenting, please punch that like button. Don't punch it. Don't break your screen. Just tap that. Gently tap it. The like button, thumbs up. Tap that bad boy to let me know that you're enjoying this content. And if you want to hear more of my rants and ravings, random thoughts about everything from movies to filmmaking to tattooing or anything creative, painting, whatever. I just love talking about creative things. Follow, subscribe, pass it on. Tell other people to come look at these weird topics that I talk about and to look at my pretty mug.